Well, first off, I want to welcome you to Haystack. What we're going to be looking at today is a new case that I picked up. You're going to be seeing a lot of these because finding a good case, usually I get later cases for a lot of my phones, right? Now, I'm sure that this is going to be the same for Android than it is for Apple, but what we're going to be looking at today is a new iPhone Air case. I think this was like $12. I'll put a link in the description down below, but essentially this is the Mkeke Shockproof Slim. Listen, if you have $1,000 plus phone and you're looking at getting the cheapest case, I don't know what you're expecting. Until I get a case, I had to get something for protection. And essentially, this is what I got. Now, here's the thing with these clear cases, right? Is they usually turn yellow just because the quality of them. And, well, I just don't like the phone in general, like the way that it feels in my hands. So usually I get a case. And it's usually going to be Kevlar carbon fiber. So we're going to see how this jam fits. It's going to be a very short video. So putting it in is not too bad. It is very stretchy, as you can see, and it goes in. It doesn't look bad. It does, in fact, make it much less slimmer than what it is. The button for the side is, in fact, clicky. There's a cutout for your finger for your camera control. Not too hard to access, but again, it does, in fact, make it feel much more bulbous than what it usually is. So just keep in mind, well, let's see how these buttons work. Okay, so that works. On the side, there's very subtle branding. You do have a cutout for your camera control. And sometimes you'll hear that clicking. Basically what that is it's just not a 100% perfect fit. You can see it's a little loose. I mean, they did, I don't know if you hear that. It's not a great fit. You know, considering the Air just literally came out and this was dropped on Amazon, a day, 2 days ago or a day ago. Yeah, it says a lot about it. It's going to give you some type of protection that holds you off. Yeah, I don't know how good the camera. There you go. Get an idea. I mean, look, it's a cheap phone, fingerprint magnet. It probably will get yellow. It does have a little bit of a bump to protect the camera, although a lot of people usually promote that in cases, but I feel like Apple already tested that lens to protect it anyway. People are like, I don't want to scratch it up. How many times have you scratched up the screen? I used to use screen protectors. I don't anymore. But, look, all in all, is it good? It'll work, but I'm not going to use it. So now you know what the review is like. I just wasted the money so I could do the review on it. Hopefully, I thought it was going to be much smaller, and I feel like the Apple, the bump jam, the little bumper one is going to be just like this. But it's a little bit bulbous, and it does have some rigidity and flexibility to it at the same time. Yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, you do get some stress fractures. No big deal. Again, you're not going to be bending your phone. But, there. Okay. So, yep. So if you end up sitting on your phone, the case will not protect it. That's great.